The Moon of Xxene, Chapter 4, Bitter Bystander, Scene 3. In his lessons with his tutors, Aslan discusses with them the roles of the different castes. One says, just as Xxene has preordained Ovier with sovereignty to rule over Xxene, so each of the castes have their own predestined roles. Another says, indeed, Ovier reigns above us all, chosen by Xxene to represent his divine will. We, the Onorogu, are Ovier's primary servants. We receive his commands and assist in maintaining his rule and governance over the kingdom. The Oneki caste of merchants conduct trade both within the kingdom and throughout other lands, helping our economy flourish. The Ihoagi caste provides goods and services with their specialized skills, enriching our culture, while the Ihoariga do us great service by farming our lands to provide us with food. Aslan asks, and the Vyogbere and Wowo? The scholars look askance at each other. They don't care about these. Then one answers, though the Wowo do not belong to any of Xxene's castes, they, like Vyogbere, provide necessary labor. Aslan nods, then asks, and how do they live? What does Ovier mean? Aslan says, we know the lower castes do not receive education like Onorogu and Oneki do. If all the Vyogbere and Wowo have are their crude labor skills, then their living conditions must also be crude, yes? The Onorogu may be our primary servants, but those of the lower castes are also our people. It is our duty to maintain the sovereignty of the crown and rule over our kingdom, but it is also our duty to ensure the safety and quality of life of all our people. The late Prime Minister taught us that. The tutors look uncomfortable at the mention of the late Prime Minister. They beg Aslan to please refrain from mentioning him. Aslan agrees, thinking that the officials always respond like this whenever he brings up the late Prime Minister. The tutors tell him that the lower castes live well according to their lot. They say that each person is born with a predestined role. Just as Ovier has his role to play, so do each of them. And whether they be Ovier or Wowo, they are living diligently according to their roles. Aslan asks, are predestined roles? Precisely, they say. Aslan furrows his brow at this, thinking, predestined by who? Xxene, who I have never seen and only ever been told of. If our roles are predestined, then are they impossible to change? Must we accept the roles we are dealt, no matter how seemingly blessed or cruel? Thank you for listening and watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next episode.